Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, and I'm here tonight with a very special Love After Lockup throwback interview. LaMondre was on season 2 with Andrea. He's one of the OGs, but we never got to meet him. So thank you, LaMondre, for joining me tonight. It's
Yeah.
great to see you out in the free world. Remind the viewers how long you served in prison and what were your charges.
So I got a 15-year sentence, and I served 13 years after 15. I had conspiracy to traffic and cocaine. I had money laundering. I had talking on a two-way device. I had sales of cocaine, distribution of cocaine, fleeing and looting, possessing of cocaine. I had several charges, shooting cases that someone got dismissed, and I had a bunch of charges.
Right. So
Yeah.
how did it feel to finally walk out of those prison gates after 13 years?
It feel beautiful. I remember Dr. Martin Luther King said the saying one time. He said, "Free at last, free at last," and
Yeah,
that's how I feel. Like from day one, I'm like, man, serving 15 years is like doing it, and it's been, like being on my mind. It was like it was something to think about, and not in a mind. It was like it's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. Like
right.
to be free, to be able to go and grab my own food, be able to walk around. People ain't telling me what to do. No more locked doors. That's all I can say. I ain't, that ain't nothing. Like that's, I can't do it no more. It feel nice.
Right. So how are you adjusting to being free after 13 years? You've been out for about a month now?
Well, I got out the 4th of May, so
Okay.
I think this Sunday maybe a month.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So how have you been adjusting?
Well, it been fine. Like so, like day one, I had did a well, day 1 through 3, I did an Airbnb. So I hung out with the family and friends. I've been doing little. I've been to the beach. I hang out. I went to Miami. I traveling little places. That was nice. I got my license the same or what the second or third day out. Uh, I'm back adjusting. I thought one of the things I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do was one of the things I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do when I got out. I was like, man, it might take me about a month to drive,
Okay.
but I'm already driving.
That's great.
Like this is my car right here.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's great. So you're able
yeah,
to get around and not depend on anybody, and that's
yeah. Yeah, I got to depend on body. I'm already driving on mobile. Uh, it's nice, man. Like adjusting back to society and being able to just live for me and do what I do. And the thing about it, I don't have to look over my shoulders right now.
right.
Not for the law or women, period. Like I'm pretty much living a single life, trying to adjust. And women been coming, as you know, they're gonna come because I'm out now. But I don't want that because it's just like clouding my judgment, just dealing with that. So I'm just trying to get the feel of being back in society, and I'm getting it. And I'm also finna launch another clothing line, and I just been like paying attention to my vending machine business. I got a food trailer that I got a brand new food trailer. I'm about to start going traveling around. I took a couple trips in my RV. I got a nice RV.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
I'm really, yeah, I'm living like a lot of things that I'm doing now. The people who I've seen since I've been gone, it's shocking because I'm doing better than them. Not just getting out, they doing the same thing, standing around the street corner, not doing nothing.
Right.
And I
Stuff.
feel like I've been blessed with the opportunity to get out. I actually got 2 cars in the RV, so I'm doing pretty good. A lot of people have been asking me about, the key thing that people been asking me about, Andrea. They be like, "Oh, you gonna talk back to her? Is you man? When I'm dead and gone, that's the only thing gonna talk to me. I'm never talking to her again. You know what I mean?
That was actually
That's
one of my questions. So you answered that question for me. And one of my
shit.
other questions was, what are what's your future plans with your career and stuff? And you have already answered that for me. So that's pretty cool. So you have no interest on talking to Andrea. You're single right now, no interest in women. You're just concentrating on you and your goals.
I'm focused because like a woman to me, of course we love we gotta like we know as men we gotta do certain things. We want the vagina, and that's cool as long as you go back you go your way, I go mine. But like my thing is stability first. Uh, getting the capital I need to continue to run my businesses, stay locked in, focused, because women ain't nothing to me. That how I view a women is distraction. Because with my ideals, they never gonna manifest. Because if I start dating somebody, the first thing they gonna say, "Babe, let's go do this. Babe, let's go do that." And now I just deviated for the plans that I have, and I wanted to manifest to the things that I thought about over 13 years. In 13 years, I was able to live my old life over 5 or 6 times, replay everything I did in life, and correct the wrongs, and I'm finna make them right out here. I'm finna start talking to the youth, traveling around and speaking to youth programs like the juveniles. I'm
Right.
finna do all that, like motivation, and tell them that it's nothing in prison. People think that in prison when you get out, it's like it's frowned upon to society, but to the younger people, they think it's cool. Like, oh, he just did a bid. He just went to prison and served a bid, and they think it's something to be proud of, but it's really stupidity. I, I feel it's a loser. You're a loser. If you go to prison, you a loser. No matter how you look at it, you're a loser. But the younger kids, they like, oh, Lamondre is out. Well, he done did that 15 years, and I don't even want to smile with them, thinking to make them think that it's cool, because it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. So
You know
what advice would you give to a young boy trying to live the street life? Like what would you tell
I would tell them, if you think you're gonna win, it's only one way you're gonna win, and that's believing in a higher power, God. Ask God for guidance and to lead you to the right road, because in prison everybody gonna leave you. Your girlfriend gonna leave. She gonna be messing with your partners. Uh, you gonna have to join a gang because the prison is so corrupted and gang bang. So I would tell the youth like this: if you want to live, do honor. You earn an honest pay, because at the end of the day, you could chase the money and it comes so fast, but it leaves so easy. Because at the end of the day, one of the guys is gonna set you up, and then you're gonna have to spend your same money you just earned on lawyer money. And
them?
then if you got a little bit of money left, the girl gonna run off with the rest of it. So it's a lose-lose situation. So it's like it's just like the turtle and the rabbit running a race. You could like I learned that a horse shit fast, don't shit long. So eventually it's gonna catch up with you. It's too many, it's too much odds against you. You got the law enforcement, you got your homeboys gonna set you up. Then you got the jack boys, the robbers. So like right now, I got this jewelry I got on. I had this same jewelry before I left the streets, and I was able to put it away and keep it. And it's like a trophy of like this the used to be. This is what I used to be. But I keep it because this is what I put in. Like I put in work to get it. So now this not longer no longer me. I look like it's me, but it's not me. That's one of the things when I speak to him. Yeah, I look like I sell drugs, but I don't sell drugs no more. That's the
Right.
old me, because I know at the end of the day I'm not gonna win. And I feel like if I was given another opportunity, and your opportunity comes from the Most High, and that's God. So like, it's people that die on their first case. It's people that don't even make it out of prison. So I'm gonna make the best out of my situation because I made it out after 15 years. I watched a lot of people, about 13 people get killed,
Wow.
and God ain't chose me. So now I got to make the best out of this situation, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, man, I hope people understand that it's nothing. You gonna go from like you out here free and you can actually have sex with women, right? And then when you go to prison, you find yourself like you look at female staff and be like, damn, she look hot. She look fine. But you just left in a position where you could have had these things and you switch it out for a thought or a memory. Like, oh, damn, she look good. Why not go be out in society where you can actually talk to these people and be able to dialogue with these different people and study with your lustful thoughts and saying like, hey, damn, she look this and this. When you can have you a good wife, a wholesome wife, and live life to the fullest and study in there with stupidity, man, it's not where it's at. I'm glad to be free and on a journey and see where God take me, you know what I mean? Like I'm not all the way religious, but I believe in the Most High. And that's something that I tune in because I know ain't nothing possible without God.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? And with all things, you could get things done just believing in Him and and He'll guide you. But if you wanna just think you could do everything by yourself, you're gonna be a lost cause out here. And I'm just thankful that I'm out here and I made it out. A lot of people, even my family member, my brother, he say, man, your attitude. He say your attitude, the attitude you got, bro, you're not gonna make it out of prison because it's a bunch of gang banging in there. And I said, man, I'm gonna show you I'm one of the greats. I'm
Right.
gonna make it out. I'm gonna make it out the chain gang without gang banging and all. And I'm here. And now he's out here on drugs, running around crazy on a bicycle. And I seen him 2 times, and it hurt me to a point because I'm like, man, this is my brother. But you the same one said that I wasn't gonna win. Now look at you. I
Exactly.
took his his hate and his ways, what he had to say about me, and I motivated myself and told myself I'm gonna win. And I won. I'm out. Now it's not over with though. It's not over. It's not all the way done.
No, it's
I
not.
still gotta fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what is some major changes that you see in the world from 13 years ago when you went in and now that you're out?
Technology.
Yeah.
Technology is crazy. Uh, I was in Walmart like last week, and the things, these things talking. I'm walking on aisles and they talking, and I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
man, they ain't had this shit like the aisles. They telling you what to do. Oh, you could just like the alerts. It's talking and all these gadgets and different things. Uh, McDonald's self-serve. You got all these different machineries. Man, it was crazy. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
And I still like it. The cars, these smart cars, like these cars talking, all these different gadgets and cameras, and I'm like, man, what the
Driving
hell?
themselves.
Driving itself,
Cars
like
driving themselves. Yep.
and Alexa and all this. Alexa do this, and I'm like, man, how the hell this thing know how to do what you tell it to do off of voice?
Yeah.
It's mind blowing, and
Yeah.
it's like people like, man, I'm like, man, I'm in here, I'm studying, I'm reading. I said, man, I'm not gonna get lost. I'm not gonna be lost. I'm studying, I'm reading.
Right.
Man, that wasn't enough. All the reading in the world wasn't enough. It's still, I still had to catch up, and I'm still catching up. It's certain things that I'm not even facing because I don't want to. I want to learn it before I approach it.
Right.
Like I want to approach it at a slow pace, at my pace. That way I know that I got it instead of being embarrassed by so much of the change. I'm the type of guy. If I want help, I ask. But it's too much that I don't know right now, and I don't want to keep being an asking and a burden on nobody. So I'm just sitting around and like a SpongeBob, soaking up everything. And it's starting with learning how to work this iPhone good, and not because the iPhone itself got so much going on, and I'm just learning. I'm learning that all over, like how to use these phones
Yeah.
and living. I'm just thankful I'm out.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I want to ask you a couple of questions about the show. Did you ever get to watch your scenes at all?
Since I've been out, I watched a scene one, like a half of a scene one time. And the one I seen when Andrea threw the phone.
Okay. I remember that one. Whose idea was it to do the show?
Uh, I think it was like more so. Well, when I was talking to Andrea, when she came back in my life, she was speaking to me about the show. She was asking me, did I see Love After Lockup? So she was like, I said, yeah, I heard of it. I mean, it just started. It was like just going. So
Right.
she was like, did I hear it? And I told her what I just told you, and she was like, well, you want to get on there? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't really do TV. I'm from the streets. I don't want to tell my life. Like,
Right.
I don't want to do this. And then She came back and was like, "Man, you'll be all right. At least it's real life. It's what you live. Like, you know what I mean?"
Right.
So I ended up saying, "Let's do it," and we did it.
Do
But
you regret doing it?
I mean, it gave me exposure and the meet different people and new people. But but I regret doing it with her
Okay.
because she ain't she she more than like not only she's a gold digger, she's not loyal at all. Anything that involves money, she's for it. Like so I learned a lot about her. But the more exposure she got, the more it went to her head as far as like she was exposed to more guys and more people in multiple communities outside of Daytona. She always thought she was the shit in Daytona, and it really went to her head when she was exposed to television. You couldn't tell her nothing. You
Okay.
couldn't tell her nothing. But as far as that, I just learned it helped me learn people. When you think you know somebody, you never know them.
Right. Right, exactly. Do you have advice for a couple that's dealing with one partner being in jail and one partner on the outside?
My advice to them, for one, don't invite them to the TV. Don't invite them to the TV because you suppose you're the male or vice versa, the female to the television. And whether you think they don't look cute, somebody else gonna think they look cute. Sitting home wailing China, Japan, Alaska, Detroit, New York, Atlanta. So don't expose your partner to the TV because they ain't gonna be your partner no more. Trust me. Because uh, another thing, if you a man and you got a woman that's doing everything you need her to do, my advice to you, don't even question her. Don't even look for the bad in her because she doing things that the other people that ain't doing for you, who you probably gave the most to. So just let her be the queen or whatever you deem her to be, that what she could be, and just don't get in her business. Because when you dig for it, when you dig for it, you're gonna find it. You're gonna
Right.
find what you're looking for. So and for the women, if you're not trying to live like my thing is, if you're not trying to really be faithful to a man or vice versa the woman, don't even enter into a relationship. Don't even get into it. Just be friends.
Right.
Just be friends.
Right.
Because that's why I like see a male already being in prison, he can't see you. We paranoid. We thinking this and this going on. Really, it ain't. It might not even be what it cut out to be. But the thing about it is, it's it's if somebody just pull up, it's just kind of distracting me. But it may not be what it cut out to be, and then you sitting up here thinking things that it's not.
Right.
So it's a tough situation where you got to deal with somebody who you trust. If you can't trust them, you just got to stay away from them.
Right, exactly.
So make sure your partner ain't the type of person that just want money, like money, and make sure you got somebody that love you for you.
Right. Okay. Are there any misconceptions out there about you that you would like to clear up?
Yeah, I don't like the fact that at the end of the episode, Andrea, she pretty much lied on me and said that I lied and told her I was getting out. Well, by the time the show aired, my appeals got denied. I was assuming I was hoping to get out. My lawyers told me I was gonna get out on appeal. In fact, you can check the public record. My case was ruled ineffective by an attorney, but I let the prejudice prong, which caused me to stay in there. And Andrea blew it out of proportion and act like she didn't know I was not. Well, she act like she didn't know I was coming home or whatever. But I ain't like that because you trying to make me out of like I'm a straightforward dude. Like I don't got no reason to lie. You get what you pay for. But like lying is something I don't do. And for her to get on TV and assassinate my character, like Lamondre lied and Lamondre did this. You knew I was supposed to get out, and at that time, I didn't get out. But then you got on national TV and called me a liar, and that's one thing I don't have to fucking do, and I don't like that. I
Right.
don't have to lie, and I won't lie to the people or nobody. And I ain't like that about her, cause she took it and ran with it and tried to like make like I just lied to her. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. Do you have a final message for the fans before I let you go?
Yeah, I want y'all to follow me on all my platforms. I got a clothing. I'm dropping a new clothing line by the end of July. Uh, and I want them to keep in touch with me at Lamondre Fluker _ love after lockup. Then I got my other Facebook is Lamondre Jamal, and I also have TikTok Lamondre Fluker. I want them to stay in tune, and hopefully, me and you do another interview as the later, sometime later on this year. I want them to
Definitely.
we could come back and then you can see my progress in the next 2 months or so, and let them stay in tune with you because I will be in touch with you,
Yeah.
and they'll see the progress. And you're a wonderful person. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you and
Got it. No problem. And
let the
yes,
story get up.
we would love to do an update with you in a couple of months and show everybody, what you're up to.
We could definitely could do that. And
Okay.
they just need to stay tuned because it's finna be up from here. No
Cool.
more locked doors.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for joining me, Lamadre. Thank you, everybody, for watching. See you next time.
All right, thank you.
Okay.